Hi guys, today I'm going to be continuing with some drawings of sort of things the character in our video game is going to sort of find along the way as they're kind of digging around, foraging for supplies. This is actually going to be, I love that. This is actually going to be a page out of a book that's been torn apart, ripped out, and kind of piecing back together. Making this up as I go along. It's not so bad. We decided, as you can maybe tell if you've watched some of my other videos, there's been a bit of a debate about what resolution we wanted to use for our game, considering doing something pixelated for a little bit, but decided we wanted it to be a more detailed drawing, mainly because I simply enjoy the drawing process better. I've got some smoothness control on this brush here, which is, I'm trying to make this look like kind of some writing in a page. The smoothness control is making it a little funny, but kind of like the effect it's having, so I'm going to stick with it. After we do this outline, I'm going to do just a little bit of coloring. This one's going to require less coloring than some of the other assets, just because it is going to be just a paper, so there's not a whole lot of color that's going to go into it. And actually, to help me here, I'm going to do that so that I can see a little more what I'm doing. Having that background on was going to make it difficult to see where I was coloring when I get to this part of it. So this layer is going to sort of serve two purposes. One is that it is going to be sort of the initial main background color for the paper. But I'm filling in this whole thing because I'm going to also be using this as sort of the outline for what gets colored on the next layer. I'm going to be using sort of the clipping mask feature in Procreate so that the next layer can only be drawn in the area where this part is colored in. That makes it so that you can do some shading and things without worrying about going outside of lines. It's a really nice feature. And so after I do sort of my sketching, if I do a separate sketch and then inking, I always make this mixed layer that is what I use for my clipping mask. So then I make this new layer, I make it a clipping mask, and then you'll see if I were to take this red and draw, oops, am I drawing? Oh, how did I get back to white? You know, drawing on it, and then it stays only in the places where the white was originally. So super helpful feature. Here we're going to do, I do a little bit of kind of a crispy brown. Make it a little opaque here on the edges, because this is going to be a page that's been, you know, ripped out and kind of subjected to the elements. So we're going to have some coloration. Let's see. That's maybe a bit too harsh. Make it more opaque. At least for our first layer. I'll take it up just a tiny bit. Do a little more just at the very edges. This isn't the most difficult pictures that I've done, but I just wanted to do a little one here where you saw kind of the whole process from beginning to end. A little bit unhappy with that. I'll try to go in and do it again. A little less uniformity on that layer, and then maybe do just another little bit of crispiness. I actually think we're going to call that a day. A little book page. I'll be back next time with another little foraged some more foraged scraps of sorts. Yeah, I think we're going to call it at that.